We have taken your thoughts down some specific tracks, but all lead to the one God who is the preferred creator of all that is. It is impossible for souls at your stage to really grasp the class of a being. This is all that exists. It nearly beggars perception that the strength this is God appears to have no limits and is always growing new areas in area. There may be a saying that what is going round comes around, and the entire reactions in a cyclic movement. At this stage, it's far much beyond most people's expertise, and there may be no one to understand greater presently, as all comes to anybody in due course. The young children of these days are way ahead of the older generations, wherein expertise of what is needed to position humanity onto a course that will create changes in order to velocity them up. As many are so vitally had to convey within the third stages of what will prove to be far attaining. There are numerous paths that have been unfolded, however not all result in the important adjustments, important to tag out of the old paradigm that now not serves you. Sincerely, you cannot anticipate to overcome all of the differences that exist among the many nations, which can be frequently of a strong religious history. Supplying humans are allowed to worship of their personal way. Without interfering, we see no cause why every must not recognize people who pick to be different. Remember that a soul does no longer always must effective incarnate into families practicing old religious ideals, but may seek new experience in a different set of ideals. Retaining yourself healthy and ingesting the proper foods is essential if you want your immunity gadget to be strong. Eat lots of clean meals, avoiding as a long way as viable all those which might be processed. Cut down on sugary foods, and in case you want a sweetener, honey is the nice healthy opportunity. Lots of this is simple, accurate, common experience, and keep away from as far as possible fried foods and dairy produce. It is an impressive list, but if you could at least moderate your consumption of such meals, your health will advantage. Assume large wherein the destiny is worried, as there is a little point in spending vast sums of cash on virtually increasing old ideas. You must assume the wishes of a new and modern society that is aware of no limits to its ideas of, in which the human race is headed. You've got the brains and the technologies to begin the whole thing without wasting time on that which has proved insufficient. Endure in mind that in which you lay your power, through the regulation of attraction, it becomes more potent, and in the end, happens something it changed into your desired. This also applies to you as individuals and what you want for yourself. So, be sensible, and unless you have incurred karma through earlier movements or deeds that prevents it, there is no cause why you have to now not be successful. We've cautioned you many times to be careful with what you want for yourself or others, and to ensure they are always positive. Faith has caused so much problem between humans. However, why, when it is part of developing up and locating the final path to God, that is now spoken of as the God inside? It is then not obvious that all souls are truly searching for the same God. Let there be a new way of searching at religion that doesn't speculate on who is incorrect or right, but accepts the differences as a part of the experience. Be assured, in the back of all the messages is a specific plan to increase your understanding, so that you have not on the one hand been crushed. However, are broadening your knowledge as your focus begins to increase. So you have accepted God that is constantly with you and is urging you to proportion your love with all souls, treating none as being any specific to the others. Put the differences apart, and you've got one large glad family paying homage to God in the privacy in their personal soul. Why not provide love a risk to expose that there are no boundaries to typical love until you pick to make them? Can you believe how quickly all differences could be overcome, and arguments as to who become proper or wrong could fall by means of the wayside? The need is there to succeed. However, till your efforts are drawn together, they can't fully enjoy the ability power that they have. Concept alone is strong, and all of the time human beings are projecting them, they end up a collective that will have the strength to materialize them. So never assume that your fantastic thoughts are a waste of time, as certainly every little helps and remains in the ethers waiting for us.